Hey W01, welcome to week 6. You've done a lot of work, and if you've spent the time, those efforts show. Did you watch any peer videos from Discussion Board 6, maybe beyond your base group? If you have any challenge with outlines, watch using our informative rubric under the section called Organization. That may help you with this week's big work of the 2 outlines that are due. Yes, this is a very condensed course. We're doing a 15-week course in 8 weeks. So if there's any confusion, figure it out right now. Let's communicate and make some good things happen as you show how far you've come. You know you can go to Calendar and Course Outline, but per a student request, I love the interaction, I started putting what was due each week in News. This week, I've made a PowerPoint, and there's a little button that's new, about a year old, where you can record in PowerPoint and even do your queuing notes. So hopefully you've played with some tech and figured out what will work for you as you get your messages across in this digital communication. This does not fit Duarte's rules because there's so much text, but I did pull one of Alex Lyon's tricks and highlighted the text in a different color for what is due this week. You do need to know what's going on, review the news videos when they pop up, check your emails, and I hope you've learned to clear the clutter on emails. If not, please ask me. I'd be happy to show you, because good communicators stay in the know. They know what's new and coming up. Clear that clutter. You also want to make sure that you have, because it's at a crucial point now, gone to assessment, pulled down to grades, and opened all the comment boxes. I'm a little over the top. Someone called me extra this last week in a training, because I really believe that kind, helpful, and specific feedback can allow each of us to improve and give us new ideas. So review the news and your emails and your grades as we near the end of this term. The big deal is your demo outline first. It's the easiest one. You know how to do something. You're going to show us how to do it. There's a lot of content about it, including student exemplars, ideas, the tips, blue tips on the actual demo outline, because each outline has blue tips that can be found specific to that purpose. So go into Expository Links resource, down to demo, and check out those materials. There is an optional bonus that's up to 6 points if you post and reply to at least 2 others with your demo topic, what you're going to show us how to do, and you put a screenshot of your MLA Works Cited. The MLA Works Cited is an academic skill that's so crucial, whether you're doing APA references or the MLA Works Cited. Listing your sources in a certain format is like a huge academic skill, so it's worth 35 points on each of your outlines. Get the librarians to help. Get the learning centers to help. It's worthy. The next thing that's due is the persuasive outline. Now, demo was 4 to 6 minutes, so you had to curate it for time, but the intro and the conclusion are just the same in terms of what's expected. You're going to get the attention getter and lay the common background. Persuasive's the same way. Get the attention getter. Define unknown terms or unfamiliar terms to your audience. Really get our attention into that topic. The personal credibility is all about you, the speaker. The thesis for demo is easy. Watch my little videos. The thesis is called a proposition because you're proposing an argument. Watch my videos is going to be a little different for persuasive. And then preview is also discussed in those video lectures in the Expository Links resource module. This persuasive outline, I think you'll be glad to know, will not have points taken off for going over. You have all the time you need to really show us a problem and show us what we can do about it. Help us motivate us to take an action. Lots of varied support is going to raise that appeal and motivate us. And yes, on both of those outlines, you need to do the yellow highlights on those exact planned authoritative sources that you cite. The next task is easy. It's an important one though, and it will not impact your peers. I won't take off points if you score them low. I just want to understand probably what I've already begun to understand based on student work. I want you to list your base group members, and I want you to give them a score in certain categories. 4, 3, 2, 1. The rubric shows it there, and then there's a couple of open-ended questions, and I'd like to know your truths and your suggestions. Speaking about truths and suggestions, Roane State allows you as students, and my other institutions have allowed me, to do course evaluations. For almost 10 years, I have added additional questions. They're not something that's measured in a grade point average, a GPA, but it's stuff I've really hoped you've gained from this course. College navigation skills, just through some of the many little tasks that we do, the use of feedback and the giving of kind, helpful, specific praise and critique, and then some stuff about did you understand or how did you feel about organization, content, and delivery. So please give me those truths in Roane State's click, 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 and then there's a couple of spaces for open-ended responses in your Roane State COM 2025 course evaluation. I use those anonymous feedbacks to keep doing what I'm doing well, that students are using and appreciating, and to consider how I might strengthen. So I look forward to your suggestions and tips. Now, many of you have been collecting a lot of bonus points. You've gotten them in your emails, you've gotten them in your Dropbox. A couple of people have gotten them as exemplars in their grade feedback with something you can screenshot or download. This week, all you have to do is watch the How to Submit Bonus Points video. I can't recall if it's 10 minutes, but it gives you some exemplars. And if you want to see the video and you don't want to go to course outline, you can go to content and there's a search bar. Type in how to submit bonus points and it'll take you to that section where the actual exemplars reside and where that video is too. Throughout this term, I hope you've kept a dated personal reflection journal. You don't submit that journal, but I think that you'll find that the captured thoughts, feelings, and experiences you have written down or you've kept in a video blog, I don't know how you've kept it, will help you in your final paper due in our short week 8. So do your dated personal reflection journal entry. Finally, this is the last week for the interpersonal skills quiz. Now that's a different kind of bonus. There's no bonus coupon. Instead, this is auto-graded. And you'll see a score on your grades if you get an 80 to a 100. And if you do, it will automatically give you 5 bonus points in the written category. So if you've missed Discussion Board 3 or Discussion Board 4 or TED Talk 2, you definitely want to kick up that grade category. Just get that easy 100 or easy 80 for those points. Spend a moment watching the little videos, maybe 2 videos that go there, and retake that quiz up to 3 times. The highest score stands. As always, I'll be open Tuesday and Saturday. The hours you guys said were the best for when to meet. And many people have contacted me and we've had some personal Zoom sessions, or they had their base group come in with them as well. Let me know how I can help and use the helpers.